Hey guys, I will be showing you our garden since from the start and up until we'll finish. So right now I'm just showing you the dirt that is already covered with plastic. I actually haven't covered the entire garden yet, but I will show you the process. So as you can see, I'm trying to break down the dirt even though we already tilled it for several times, probably 4 to 5 times, but since we did not cover it immediately or we did not planted our plants immediately, the dirt clumps up. So now I'm trying to break them apart just to make sure that it would be good for us to plant all the vegetables and other plants that we would love to do. So it's actually just a repeat process. So as you can see, I'm just like breaking up the dirt, and then now I'm unrolling it or covering it with plastic. I'm using the plastic because I hate weeding. So last year garden actually it was just full of weeds, so the nutrients that our plants should get, actually the weeds is getting it. So hopefully this will help us throughout the process. And Jordan was actually helping me there. He was trying to grab all the sand or rocks that was in there. If you can see, he's in the tractor, and the dogs are there as well. So it was so hot that day, so I already took my sweatshirt off and I was so sweaty, but I was enjoying it. I rather want this kind of weather compared to having all those white stuff around. I'm talking about snow. So yeah, so I'm almost done here. Alright, so now I'm starting to put my long bean seed into all of the spot. I will be showing you in the next video on how did I do all that perfect circle. I was actually using a torch. It was very easy, so I was just trying to break up all the dirt. And yeah, so that is actually the string beans or the sitaw. I've been looking forward for this. I love this. This is one of the vegetables that I missed in the Philippines, so I'm hoping that they all grow. Look at that. So I'm literally is just repeating the process of putting all the seeds. I actually put 4 to 5 seeds in each hole. It's because who knows if they're all gonna sprout or not, and also who knows if the bird's gonna eat them or not. So as of right now, I put that much to make sure that there's at least one that will sprout so that we can have vegetables. So just keep watching. That second layer or the second row is actually green beans. Hey again, so today is actually the day 2 of me trying to plant all the vegetables in our garden. So we actually started yesterday and I pretty much planted half of the plants. So we have asparagus beans, which is, we called it a long beans in the Philippines. I do have green beans, I do have the eggplant, and we have a lot of variety of peppers, especially hot peppers, because Jordan always loved to make his own hot sauce. And aside from that, we also have a variety of tomatoes. And later on, I'm going to add bok choy and spinach, a water spinach. And I'm gonna be putting that over there, the water spinach and the bok choy, the one that it's not covered, especially the water spinach, since they do spread. So that's the reason why that area or that section over there is not covered as of the moment. So yeah, so hopefully you guys will enjoy watching this, and we'll see you then. So over here in the first section, this is all our sitaw, or in English they call it I do have that here. It's called, oh no, it's cut, but it's a yard-long beans, or they also call it asparagus beans. So they are a family of the green beans, but they're just longer, and that's the kind of beans that I'm used to eat in the Philippines. So I would love to have a fresh one here in our garden. And on the second part is all green beans all the way down, and those are seeds. I started from seeds, and over here I just bought 3 from the store. And I do have this like the eggplant. So this kind of eggplant is the one I used to eat in the Philippines, and here in the US it's called ichiban. I don't know if I pronounce that correctly, but that's what it is. Okay, and then if you want to know what kind of beans I'm planting, it's that kind of beans. And on the third section over here, sorry, my camera is making kind of dizzy. So over here, actually it's all peppers. So we do have this pepper poblano. We got a couple of them. And then what is this? This is actually, it's the world hottest Caribbean pepper. So we do have a couple of those as well. And of course I do have this. It's the Thai dragon pepper. Like I told you guys, we have so many varieties of hot peppers in this garden. So this right here is the pepper Tabasco. And of course, I always love to have basil in my garden. Aside from they smell so good, but they're so good to add on flavoring for your food, especially if you're making your own tomato sauce, which hoping that I can make that. And after that, let's go over here. So this right here is the Trinidad scorpion pepper, which is very, very hot. So I got a few of those. And then what else do we have here? We have this pepper Carolina Ripper. And yep, this is the same. Over here, of course, this actually is the first time I'm going to try this. I don't know, but it looks like they are, so it's called mucho nacho. So we'll see, but I'm very interested about that. So, and this is the same. And of course, one of my favorite pepper, not a hot pepper, but it's banana supreme or banana pepper. So I do have a few of those as well, and a lot more. So those are banana peppers. And over here is the, let me see, the habanero. That is spicy. I got a few of those. And walk this way. The red chili. I got a few of those. And this section right here is all the tomatoes. So let's see here. So black cream tomatoes, I do have a couple of those. I think this is the first time that I'm planting this variety of tomatoes. So we'll see how they do. And then the brandywine, I already planted that last year. And this right here is all, let me see, they're just little. This is the cayenne long thin pepper. And another tomato right there. And over here, it's the Sweet 100. So I do have a couple of those. The Sun Sugar. And of the Sweet 100, it's like a cherry tomato. So yeah. So that's all for today. And I will be continuing planting tomorrow. So hopefully so today is Monday. So hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday, I'm done with our vegetable garden so that I can focus on, or not even focus, but continue finishing our Mateo's garden landscape over there. So that's it for today. See you then. So right now I want to make sure that I'm watering the plants since I planted everything. Make sure that they have plenty of water, and also it's so hard to not have like a sprinkler because you have to do it manually. And as you can see, I am reusing those containers that the plants came in. The reason why, it's because I want to cover my green beans and my sitaw because the birds have been trying to eat them, so just to protect it. Hi there again. So yes, if you're wondering why I'm wearing makeup doing yard work, because it's actually 8 o'clock in the evening right now, and I got home around 7 o'clock from work, or probably like 6:45-ish, something like that, since I had to stop by somewhere. So I got home from work and then I just changed into this clothes. I told you today's a day 2, but you probably see this outfit from day 1. The reason it's because I just wear the same clothes if I'm doing the yard work as much as possible. So today's actually pretty hot in our area. It went up to 80. So I made sure that after I planted the plants, I made sure to water them, make sure that they have all the water that they needed, especially they're freshly planted in the ground, so that they can absorb that. And hold on here, let me turn this way. Okay, as you can see, I used all of those. I covered the holes. Those actually have seeds in there. Those are my green beans and my asparagus beans, or my sitaw. The reason why I do that, it's because this morning when I got up, I went to check up the garden. I always do that in the morning, and I've noticed there are a lot of birds in my garden, so I feel like they're trying to eat the seeds. So in order for me to stop them from doing that, I don't want to put any poison or anything. I don't want to put anything of that in my garden. I just want this to be as healthy or as organic as can be. I don't know about that, but that's my goal. I just want to make sure about that. And so this container right here, this container is actually from those plants that I bought from the store. So I'm reusing them, and I use them as a cover, so that, and it's perfect. It works out very good. It has a hole on top of it so they can still get the water. It's supposed to rain tonight, so they should be okay. They still get the moisture that they needed. So I'm hoping that I can, I can grow them because this is one of my favorite plant in this garden. It's my sitaw, which is the asparagus beans or long beans. And if you are wondering what kind of material is this, this is actually kind of like a tarp material. It's plastic. You'll see in the other videos that on the way how I made the circle, I used a torch, so it was easy. And look, they just all look uniform. So yeah, so that's the material I'll use, and I'm hoping that this can prevent weeds, and I'm hoping that I can use this for the next year or the following year's garden season, because I get so tired of weeding and all of that, especially if you're working, and that's the least you want to do is to come home and then pull weeds in your garden. So hoping that will solve that issue. So we will see. So I attempted to take a video of us putting up the fence. That was actually the first clip, but it did not work out. So as you can see right now, the fence is already up. And right now Jordan is actually trying to help me to put those bars. That is actually going to be my trellis, and that's for my sitaw. And also I'm putting stuff down for the tomatoes and also for my peppers, just to protect them or to support them while they're growing, especially the tomatoes as well. So Jordan is actually a big help while we're doing this, and we are just using the leftover of the fence as a trellis for my sitaw. So today is actually our day 3, and finally we finished our garden. Oopsie. So we finally put in the fence of the garden just to make sure that rabbits or any creature, animals, since we live in a country, we do have a lot of wild animals. We do have deers, rabbits, just name it, squirrel, whatever. So we make sure that we have fence to protect all our plants. Even birds eat our plants as well. So in this section, we do have the water spinach already. And over here, I do have some napa cabbage, some eggplants, more eggplants, and variety of peppers. And I know I already showed you this area, and we already put some posts so that I can start putting string, and that will be in the other videos. So I'm gonna put string in there to support the tomatoes and some of our pepper plants. And also over here, I added some fall one. And this one we use for our fence. It's so hot in here. So this is for my sitaw, or the asparagus beans. So hopefully all the seeds that I planted, hopefully they're all gonna grow, because that's one of my favorite plants or vegetable in this garden. So we'll see you next time. Bye.